Paid ads are not a quick fix to your business unless you understand how to do them and you do them properly. I believe that putting budget behind shit content is an absolute waste of your time, particularly if it's on Facebook. You want something when you're running an ad to have been tried, to have been tested, particularly if you're new to it and you're not leveraging the expertise of somebody who has spent hundreds of thousands on advertising. Then how do you know that your copy is good, your creative is good, that the call to action is good, that where you're sending them to is congruent with the whole entire strategy? First things first, you need to choose your platform wisely, because you need to do it on the platform where your ideal client is hanging out. If you have an older baby boomer demographic, then you're not going to be running ads on TikTok. Yeah, it's about knowing where your audience is and running ads specific to that individual channel. It's also about focusing on one channel, because if you're using 3 channels and you're putting your budget across 3 channels, you're only getting 33% bang for your buck on that. Whereas if you go in on one channel, that's 100% of your effort going into one place. That's 100% of your budget. That's going to give you much quicker feedback and enable you to move your business and your results forward much quicker. Targeting is absolutely key. Knowing who you want to target and being able to get the right demographics, the right interests, the right keywords, the right metrics. That is, when you've chosen your channel, the number one thing that you need to get right. If your targeting's off, then your results are going to be off. So understanding each channel when it comes to targeting works completely differently. So that's why it's really important to focus on one channel and understand one channel to get faster results.
My book, The Lead Generation Guide, an Amazon bestseller, is available for you to go and grab on paperback and on Kindle. I take you through the 5-step marketing system that you need to attract your ideal client and increase your sales. It's everything that I have done and am doing consistently to generate leads for my business. Go to Amazon now and grab a copy of the book.
The creative is vital. When someone's scrolling through the feed on Facebook, or when they're popping up when the banner's popping up on the side of the internet, what captures somebody's attention is the creative. It's that first image or that video. If that is not on point with a good script or good headings in the right places, that's never going to get somebody to stop the scroll. It's never going to interrupt them enough that they're going to get to read the copy and go through to your website to have a potential chance of submitting their details. So creative is vital, which must be specific to your product and service, but equally to the person viewing it. Budget is so important, and budget is specific to the channel, specific to the product, and specific to the audience that you want to target. A lot of people say on Facebook that you should start with £3 to £5 per day, but over 10 days, that's a long time that you have to wait to get feedback. I would rather spend £30 per day, because then I can get feedback in a tenth of the time. But that means you've got to have the surplus cash to be able to invest in that testing phase. All ads are a test. Not all ads are going to work. Not all audiences are going to work. And that's so important to budget efficiently and effectively. Unfortunately, you can't set and forget an ad. You need to constantly be optimizing that ad and improving it. But it's knowing when's the right time to do that. And which part of the funnel essentially is not working. Is it the creative? Is it the copy? Is it the button and the call to action text? Is it that they're landing on the landing page and it's not congruent enough? They're feeling like they've requested something and they're getting something else when they get there. All of the individual metrics tell you where in that process things are going wrong, which means that you don't necessarily change everything. You only change one thing at a time. That's what optimization is about, marginal gains and marginal improvement. So you have to optimize your ads once you've got them going. Something I'm a huge fan of, particularly if you're running ads on Facebook and Instagram, is top of funnel content. This is what's unique about Facebook. Is yes, you can have the targeting and you can choose who sees your ad in the platform. But for me, if you go onto Facebook and you create a video that's say 4 to 5 minutes long and you share that video with some basic interests and some basic targeting in there, what you have the ability to do on that platform is to retarget people that have watched 25, 50, 75% of that video, even 100% of that video. Now that top of funnel piece of content means that you're building and nurturing your own audience. You can have as many of those top of funnel videos running as you want, and you can retarget them as much of you want with the next step of value, like a scorecard, like a webinar invite, like a free ebook, something along those kind of lines. And if everything's congruent, the video's congruent with what you're offering, it is the best strategy to attract more ideal clients and to separate you from everybody else. Because by watching that top of funnel video and then retargeting the 50% watchers, you're technically attracting them to your brand because they've already spent 2.5 to 3 minutes with you. So when it comes to running ads, success hinges on your overall ad strategy. No strategy, no results. It's about content, understanding the customer journey, and then nurturing that interest instead of going in for the hard sell there and then. That's how you can turn social media and paid advertising into a weapon for your business that generates high quality engaged leads that are ready to convert right now. Where are you currently running your ads? What is your current strategy? And what's your current cost per lead? Let's keep the conversation going. Look forward to seeing you there.